This video is about how to go about resizing photos inside of PicPal. I have already imported some sample photos to be resized. Now let's go through all of the settings and make it so that all of the photos are reduced both in size as well as vertical and horizontal resolution. All of their file names are changed to what you specify. The image resolution is appended to the file names, and then the resulting photos are put into both a file folder as well as a zip folder. In this instance, I'm going to choose 1920 by 1080 as the resolution that I want to reduce to. And if you don't want to resize the images, just don't check any of the options inside of the resize box. Now I'm going to put a check in the box called Create Zip. Now don't worry, it will not only create the zip, but also a standard folder containing all of the reduced photos. Lastly, there's a section at the very bottom left of the screen called Rename. If I want to rename all of the photos at once, then I put a check in the box next to Auto Rename All Pictures. Once I check that box, it opens up another checkbox that asks if you would like the sizes of the images to also be appended inside the file names of the photos. Below all of these things is a field entitled Enter a File Name such as John Smith. When renaming files, it uses what you entered as the text, and then it appends numbers to the end of each file name. For example, roof 1, roof 2, roof 3, because you can't have two file names that are the same, obviously. Now, to make all the changes to the photos that you have specified, just press the Convert button on the left side of the page a little more than halfway down. It's the only icon with a blue arrow. Now that the conversion has finished, let's take a look at the result and also where the photos are now located. If at the beginning of this tutorial you had set your desktop to be the target area for your processed files, then just look for a new folder on your desktop called PicPal Output. Click that folder and you will see the folder we just processed called Roof. Inside of the roof file is a zip file called roof.zip. This file contains all of your processed photos. However, you do not need to open it, as this next standard folder also contains all of the processed photos. The zip file is only there so that you can upload it to Dropbox or Google Drive or some other service that will create a download link for you to that file so that you can then send it to other people. Most insurers and people in general do not know how to extract a zip file, and so it is best to try and send it to them in multiple ways. I will likely create a separate video later discussing the processing of zip files. Now, click the folder called Processed, that is in the same folder as the zip file. The processed folder contains all of the photos that you have just processed in this project. You can clearly see all of the file names begin with the word roof and then continue to display the photo dimensions of 1920 by 1080, and also all of the images are numbered 1 through 42. Well, I told you that bulk processing of photos would be easy. Please continue to watch all of the PicPal training videos.